for you on this journey of spiritual awakening and a process to assist you. A little bit from our I Am source code teachings, so thank you so much for joining me. This is class 3 on a spiritual and energetic approach to manifesting. So we've been talking about manifesting from the higher self, taking the inside out approach, realizing that if we want to experience something in the outer, we must first embody it in the inner. We're learning to go to the higher self and ask for the assistance from our team, our guides, and our own higher self to activate the frequencies, the energetic alignment of that which we seek. And so we've had a first class on accessing resources and support, money, things in the world. Last week we did the energetic approach to manifesting love and connection. And so we went to the higher self to access the frequencies of love and connection in the inner world. And today's class is on accessing accessing your own freedom. So you'll learn a little bit about how this works, but mostly we're going to do a process to help you align with your own freedom. The thing is, your soul is free. Your higher self is freedom. You are created as a sovereign being, a free being to choose. But the thing is that we don't actually access freedom and choice while living from the lower conditioned mind. The lower conditioned mind is basically all of our programming. The way our mind works, our brain works, our programming, 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day, 90% of them repetitive, living from memory, living from conditioning. And that is not freedom. That can help us live on the continued treadmill of the same experiences happening over and over again. And we're chained to the limitations of our own conditioning until we break out and live from the higher self. The I Am source code teachings are really give us this code, I am, as a word, as an idea, as a meditative practice, to align with the I am nature, the I am presence, the higher self, and to live more from that. And to invite the I am presence to activate energies and activate resources in the inner. Because we are here awakening, ascending, and moving into higher frequencies. We are here to wake up and live from the higher self. So Soul Soup is here as a support to assist you in waking up to that which is so real. So today we're looking at freedom. So first of all, where is it that perhaps you don't feel free? What does that look like? What is constantly worrying you, upsetting you, or pulling you out of your line, pulling you out of your center? Pulling you into lower consciousness, pulling you into fight or flight. The thing is we are not free when other people or circumstances control our state of mind, our state of consciousness. We are here to be free, sovereign beings, which means waking up, which means aligning with the resources in the inner that we think somebody else has been able to take from us in the outer. Let's look at a real life situation. So I had a client that was always upset about her ex-husband, and actually rightly so. He was a sociopath. He stole from her. He lied to her. He took so much from her, not just her peace, she certainly wasn't free to live and create a new life as long as this memory dominated her. Everything reminded her of what she had lost. He was stealing from her over and over and over again every time she thought about it. It's one thing to say you've got to forgive and release and let that go, but it's quite another thing when that memory dominates again and again. Perhaps you've had circumstances that have dominated your mind and pulled you out of your center. Maybe it's health or money challenges, work, relationships, something that your mind goes to over and over again, upsetting you, pulling you out. As long as some other person or situation or life circumstance keeps pulling us out of our center, we're not free. The thing is, our higher self is free. We are free to choose from the higher self. The lower self and the conditioning is not free. We're not free to choose when we're living from memory patterns, old conditioning. So it's necessary to go to the higher self for help, to lift you into the freedom that is yours and to the sovereignty that you rightly are. So what power have you given circumstances or people to take away your freedom? I want you just to think about that for a moment so that in our process, you can retrieve the power that you have given to others and that you can ask the higher self to give back to you that which you feel like maybe you've lost or that's taken you out of your center. We are learning to go into vertical awareness. In other words, we are learning to go up to the higher self for that which we are looking for in the outer world. We're training ourselves rather than horizontal awareness, looking outside, blaming, seeing everything out there that's not working. We are training ourselves to give ourselves in the inner what we have been seeking in the outer, and to release others and to go to our higher self to get what it is that we're seeking. So, for example, my client said that her ex, by taking her cabin, her money, even her dogs, that he had actually taken her happiness, her security, her love, and her trusting heart. And certainly he did. But as long as she hangs on to that, which she will in memory, as long as she hangs on to that, she will suffer. But what is the truth? Even though she can't go over there and get this back, what she can do is identify what are the qualities that she truly wanted. Love, that she thought he took, security, happiness, and her trusting heart. The qualities underneath the physical manifestation she could access in her line by the power of her own higher self. So even though it looks like these things in the outer are taken, we must train ourselves to go to the inner, to access the energies of that which we seek. And as she grows in her connection and her ability to align with the higher self, this higher self is doing this work to bring back the love, the happiness, the financial security, and her trusting heart. She has access to that. She's a free being. She can access that, and she is. So that's true for us. So this is our work in all areas, is to invite the higher self to bring us in the inner that which we desire in the outer, to come back into our center, to come back into our own higher self, to ask that higher self to return all cords and chains, karma and bonds to someone else, cut the ties, set yourself free from it now. We did this with my client. All that he took from her energetically, she gave back to herself with the help of the higher self. The energy of it first. Remember, we work on the inner first. The energy of what you desire is available to you in your line, in your center, from the higher self. So if you're not sure about any of this, don't worry. It is your own higher self that does this work for you as you ask and invite and relax and rest and allow the energy that is available today in this class, in this call, in this video. Allow this energy to do the work in you. So let's settle in and prepare for our process. And as you do that, you may want to just contemplate and imagine where you have been giving away your freedom, your sovereignty, your choice. Where do you feel in lack or limitation or fear? Is there a person that comes to mind? Is there a situation? Would you be willing to go into the inner and release the cords, release the attachments, and retrieve back into your line that which you were looking to someone else or some situation to feel? Good. So connect to the breath. That's right. Just taking a deep and present breath right now. Bringing all awareness right into your center line, right into the center of you. Allowing with every breath your body to relax. That's right. And as you listen to my voice, allow your body to relax even more. Cleansing energies just simply washing over you. Light washing over you. Imagining a beautiful waterfall of golden light coming down over the top of your head. Washing over you, washing over the top of your head and through your throat and heart and stomach, your hips and legs, and just cleansing and washing. And imagine this golden river, waterfall of light as a cord coming down over the top of your head, connecting at the top of your head, through the front of your spine, going down out the base of the spine, going deep into the earth. Feeling that sense of being fully grounded right now. You can be aware of feeling the energy and love coming up from the earth right through your line, manifesting as love and peace and groundedness. You can imagine this golden light coming down from over the top of your head, coming down right through the center of your head, the crown jewel coming through the top of the head and moving down this golden light right in front of your spine, and simply bringing all awareness into your line, into the center of you. Using your breath of I am to instantly align you with your line. I on the in-breath, am on the out-breath. I am. I am. I am. That's right. Just allowing yourself to move into the center, right in the center of you, with your every chant of I am. You are aligning with the I am presence, the I am power, the divine nature within you. And we invite right now the higher self of you to locate and to find all chains of bondage, all memories, all past patterns, people, resources, people, anything that has created an experience of bondage for you in any way. We ask at the level of the higher self to locate those energetic ties and to unhook them from you and to return them to sender. That's right. Just unhook from you. Send it all back. Send them to their own experience, karma, destiny, to the light. Any part of you that has felt chained or in bondage with life circumstances, unhook and come into your line. We ask at the level of the higher self that the higher self work with each person listening to work with their own energetic fields to return to sender that which is no longer necessary or creating any bondage. And we ask the higher self to deeply align in the line, in the energetic line of each one listening to this, and access the qualities, access the freedom, sovereignty, the ability to choose. So right now, choose. You're free to choose. Choose something new. So for example, my client in that circumstance right now would choose to access from the level of the higher self, access love, return it to her. No one can take it away. Access happiness. The cabin may be gone, but the happiness that she thought it was bringing, no. Right where she is, happiness is in her line. Love from the dogs? No, they did not go away. The love she sought is right within her, inviting at the level of the higher self to return all love, all happiness. Her trusting heart, he can't take it. Invite the higher self to bring that trusting heart, awaken it right within her, right within you. No one can take your trusting heart. You are free. Asking at the level of the higher self to bring it all back now. You are free. You are free to choose anew. I am free to choose. I am free to choose. I am a sovereign being. I am that I am. Inviting at the level of the higher self, working with the energetic fields of each one listening to this now, to return all freedom, to let go of all bondage, and return to the higher self, the sovereignty, the freedom to choose. Aligning with that which you choose right now. I am free. I am love. I am abundantly blessed. I am vital life energy. Choose right now at the level of your own higher self what you are to align with now, because you are free. By putting those two powerful coded words together, I am, with that which you choose, you are wiring it in. I am free. I am abundantly blessed. I am. And take a moment and claim your own prayer, your own I am, your own. Retrieve to you that which you have given away unconsciously to circumstances or others that have created bondage. Return to your line, to your center, and ask the higher self to return your freedom now. That's right. And just taking a breath, giving thanks to the higher self, which is who you are. Knowing that every time you say, I am, you're moving in your line and you are connecting to your own higher self. You are standing in dominion every time you say the words, I am, with consciousness. You are guiding, you are directing the universe by saying, I am. You have the power of the universe behind your words of I am. So use your freedom wisely and saying, I am free to choose. I take back my power. I am abundantly blessed. I am resourced and supplied. I am loved, loving, and lovable. I am. I am free. I am free. I am free. That's right. And just coming into your line, breathing, aware of this vertical alignment. I am that. I am. Gently just coming right back to your room, right back here. That's right. Whew. So thank you so much for being with us here in this third class of the spiritual and energetic approach to manifesting here on Soul Soup, or on the podcast, on the video, or in the class. I'm grateful you could be with us today, and know that this will bless you all week as you continue to know I am free. You are reminded of this. So thank you for joining us. Soul Soup is brought to you by Oneness Online, a nonprofit spiritual online community. And we are supported by the loving gifts and donations of our friends. So if you have been blessed and served, I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for your donations. And there is a donation link in one of the chat boxes. And I'm grateful for you sharing this podcast or video with your friends, anybody that wants to experience an energetic alignment, a spiritual activation, something happening in the inner world. I'm grateful for you sharing it. If you want more information on source code teachings, go to my website at www.JanetteFreeman.com. That's JANETTE Freeman.com. You can /products and see my products or the course. Sign up on the mailing list, and I'd love to stay connected to you and hear from you. So thank you again for being with us. Thank you for connecting, and thank you for sharing the light with others in your journey of spiritual awakening and empowerment. I'm Jeanette Freeman, signing off for now. Many blessings. Cheers.